Hi friends, myself V. Venkat Chaudhary, and here I want to explain interference, one of the most important topic of waves. Interference means simply addition of two waves in vector form. Consider a point P such that three waves are passing through the point. Then a new wave is formed here. Then a new wave is formed here such that which is equal to vector sum of all these three waves. Let us derive the equations for interference. Consider a wave which has amplitude A1 and kx and another wave such that having amplitude A2 and having phase difference between these two waves is, consider it as phi. If you don't know about phase difference and path difference, you can watch my video on those two and relation between them, which link is given in the description. As interference, yr is equal to y1 plus y2 is equal to a1 sin kx minus omega t plus a2 sin kx minus omega t plus phi. If we consider sin of a plus b equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Consider this as a and this as b. On expanding, we get the equation like a1 y resultant equal to a1 sin kx minus omega t plus a2 of sin kx minus omega t cos phi and sin pi cos of kx minus omega t. Here, taking sin kx minus omega t as common, we get y equal to a1 sin a1 plus a2 cos phi sin kx minus omega t plus sin pi cos kx minus omega t. Here two waves are added. That means the resultant is also a wave, which is represented like yr is equal to ar sin kx minus omega t plus delta. It means this is phase difference between the first wave and the resultant wave. For getting equation like this, we have to use this as C and this as D, A2, the D, such that D equal to AR sin delta and C is equal to AR cos delta. On rewriting the equation, yr is equal to C into sin kx minus omega t plus d into cos kx minus omega t, whereas c equal to a1 plus a2 plus a2 cos phi, whereas d equal to a2 sin phi. We have to get the resultant equation as AR sin kx minus omega t plus delta. That means if you consider this as AR cos delta and D as AR sin delta, then only on addition of these two waves gives this wave. So that on taking this C as AR cos delta, we get AR cos of delta and sin kx minus omega t plus AR sin delta and cos kx minus omega t. It represents like taking AR constant, it represents cos A sin B, sin A cos B. So we can write it as sin of A plus B such that kx minus omega t plus delta. This is the resultant equation. If you observe that the resultant amplitude is equal to AR square, if you add these two, C plus D square is equal to AR sin square D delta plus AR square cos square delta, as sin square delta plus cos square delta is equal to 1, we get AR square. Equating C is equal to A1 plus A2 cos pi, we get A1 plus A2 cos pi whole square plus A2 and D is equal to A2 sin pi whole square, which is equal to A1 square plus A2 square cos pi plus 2 A2 cos pi plus A2 square sin square pi. On taking sin square plus cos square as 1, we get AR is equal to A1 square plus A2 square plus 2 A2 cos pi. This is the resultant amplitude of the wave. We know that intensity is directly proportional to amplitude square. That means IR is directly proportional to AR square. We can write this equation in terms of intensity as IA1 square as I1 plus A2 square as I2 plus A1 A2 as 2 root I1 I2 cos pi. This in terms of intensity resultant. Then for constructive interference and destructive interference, we have to get relations path difference and phase difference for constructive interference and destructive interference. For constructive interference, the intensity is maximum. That means A1 square plus A2 square plus 2A1 A2 cos pi is also maximum. This is maximum when cos pi is equal to 1. This happens when pi belongs to 2n pi such that n equal to 0, 1 come. This happens when pi belongs to 2n pi. then if the phase difference is belongs to 2n pi, then relation between path difference is, we know that phase difference is equal to 2 pi by lambda into path difference. Therefore, substituting 2n pi here, we get, on cancelling 2 pi, we get path difference is equal to n lambda for constructive interference and phase difference as 2n pi for constructive interference. Similar to this, we also derive for destructive interference. I intensity is minimum. That means a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos pi is minimum. This is minimum at if cos pi belongs to minus 1, and it will happen when pi belongs to 2n minus 1 into pi. That means odd multiple of pi gives minus 1 and even multiple of pi will give constructive interference and odd multiple of pi will give destructive interference. This is the phase difference for destructive interference. If you write the relation between path difference and phase difference, substituting here, we get 2n minus 1 pi is equal to 2 pi by lambda into delta x. On cancelling both sides, we get phase difference is equal to 2n minus 1 lambda, 2n minus 1 lambda by 2, 2n minus 1 by lambda by 2, which is equal to n minus 1 by 2 lambda, whereas n is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is the phase difference, path difference between two waves for destructive interference, and this is phase difference between two waves for destructive interference. That's all about interference. Thank you. If you like the video, please subscribe and share it to your